Approximately 11 o'clock this morning, we were able to locate little Ruby Hyder. She was found on the woodline of State Park, Ponset State Park. Approximately 7 p.m. Uh, last night, we were reported by her parents to have been missing from the camp area. Appeared she walked off unnoticed. Um, it was a 17-hour search by our agencies and multiple agencies that assisted us, and thankfully we were able to locate her around 11 a.m. this morning.
Was she with her parents? Who was she with when she was lost?
She was with her parents when she walked off from. They were having a dinner eating at the clubhouse. I think.
Who found her?
One of our deputies found her. Well, several of them were together and saw her walking along the wood line.
I know it's still early, but how did she survive that? What did the temperatures get to last night? What are kind of those dangers in this park?
Fortunately, the temperatures didn't get freezing. Or fortunately, today we were near the 90 or 100 degree temperature. I think the lowest the temperature may have gotten last night below the 50 or below, and today near 70 to 80 degrees. So her condition, she's been checked out by medical technicians, and she reported in satisfactory and good health.
So what were some of the challenges that you all faced with this search? I mean, why did it take 17 hours?
Well, one thing, when we received the calls, of course it had gotten docked on us. We were able to, we brought in our imaging unit, our drones. We got the State Law Enforcement Division to assist us with their aviation team as well. We used bloodhounds, and we're just not able to pick any tracks up or able to pick up with the helicopter. And trees may have had a lot to do with it as well, being in the state park area.
And I mean, this is a 3-year-old girl that went missing in a state park, and I don't know too much about Poinsett Park, but the acres that I read, it's more than 1,000 acres out there. So a 3-year-old girl, I mean, were y'all hopeful that you all were going to find her, or were there any thoughts that this may be impossible?
Well, I hope will remain with us during the whole ordeal. We were diligently searching for this young little hope, and we was praying that when we located her, that she would be okay. We knew that anytime you're looking for a child, sometimes children act a little different when they see someone strange, and we certainly didn't want her to run from strangers when she saw them. But fortunately, when she saw our deputy, she was able to greet them and just happy to see them.
What was her kind of mindset? Did she know that she was even lost, or how would she feel?
She knew she was lost. I talked with her, with her mother, and she was afraid. She wasn't talking much at that time. We were able to get some fluid in her, as well as she was able to eat, because in those 17 hours she did not have a meal, and she had been weak, but she's doing quite well now.
And has this happened before? Has a child ever gone missing out here before?
We've had missing persons out here at this campsite before. Child that age, it's my first in my 40-year career.
Has it ever been that long before they've been found?
No, we normally have located them that night or early that next morning. We have some very good equipment that we use and has been used, and of course needed assistance from the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, and of course the FBI came in as well, and I think that played a part in locating the little girl.
And I may have missed it, but how exactly did she go missing?
Well, she was more kids and been watched by an adult, and somehow she walked off unnoticed. And when she got in that wooded area, we don't know if she got lost and just started wandering and wandered off. And she was less than a mile from where she was reported missing.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Yes. When you got approximately what time did you find her this morning? And
Approximately 11 a.m. we found her this morning.
And what was that the reunion process like for the family and all the officers?
Oh, not only the mother and the father, parents were extremely happy that we located her, but myself, as long with officers, from different agencies, we were so ecstatic. We were happy that we were able to locate Ruby.
Any advice to parents who plan to bring their children out here? What should they be doing, to make sure this doesn't happen again?
Well, we always ask anytime you have kids that small in your custody that you just keep an eye on them, and kids have a tendency to walk off, and in this case it was gotten dark on her, and she just got lost in the wooded area, and we felt that she kept walking and walking, and the further she walked, the further she distance from that area where she was reported missing.
Do you guys know how many people came out and searched?
We had approximately 150 law enforcement personnel. I could name some. We had of course, approximately 50 deputies were on the scene, along with the local Sumter Police Department assisted us. We had the FBI. We had the Department of Natural Resources. We had SLED. We had our local Lee County Sheriff Department, one of our agencies. We had the park rangers also assisted us with this.
Air Force.
And Shore Air Force assisted us as well. And there were so many volunteers, and there were hundreds of volunteers that we actually had to turn away because we didn't want too many in the area.
How many did you let in?
There was a small number of volunteers because we had approximately 150 law enforcement personnel. And it's a large area out there, but we felt with the technology we were using, the aviation equipment that we had with the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, as well as our drone that we use as well, we figured we could cover a lot of area.
So she was only a mile away from where she had went missing from. How far out did you all actually search?
Well, in certain directions, we may have searched a mile or more than a mile from that area. We kind of blocked off that whole area of that park. I think it was a 3-5 mile radius. We felt that a 3-year-old wouldn't travel, that far, being a 3-year-old. We didn't think that a 3-year-old would travel as far, exceed a mile.
And I know you said when you guys found her, did someone say her name and she responded, or did you just see her walking, or was she sitting? Kind of what was that?
One of our deputies said they saw her walking along the wood line, and they may have called her name, but she came to them. And, we were happy when we saw them coming in on the ATV and holding her, and she hugging our deputy. And, of course, the mother and father was with me during that time, and they cried as long as there was a lot of emotion that were shared with law enforcement and the victim family.
Well, I don't have any other questions.
Good.
Thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you guys.
Thank y'all.